And we can see the start list. New Zealand, China, Germany, USA, Poland and Australia.
So you probably heard the starter. We've changed starters now. It's now a male starter called tell the crews they have 2 minutes until the start. So of course all the boats will be attached to the pontoons held by the young boys, I guess, or some girls. They gently hold the stern of the boat, and then the aligner just aligns it. You see the Kiwi blade there with the very distinctive silver fern leaf from the New Zealand quad in lane 1. And just, well, second from the right of your screen in that quad, Lucy Spores. Talk more about her in the race, but very impressive. Chinese, coached by Xiao Mingyang. Very distinctive lady. She wears a headscarf around her mouth when she's coaching up and down on the bike. There are the World Cup leaders and of course the world champions. From Germany, closest to us, Lisa Schmittler, the 21-year-old from the Krefeld Huda Club. Then the United States. Closest to us we have Adrienne Martelli. Who's Adrienne? Was in the Olympic quad that got the bronze medal. They're the poles, and closest to you on the right of your screen, Monika Chachuk. And finally, well, they'll be closest to us on the camera in lane 6, looking at the Australians, Madeline Edmonds in the stroke seat of that Australian crew. And you'll hear the call over, and we'll say more about all these crews as the race unfolds.
Good start crew a good start there from all the crews across the course as we move straight into the Germans, the world champions, the World Cup leaders there with the yellow sleeves on their shirts. And just to their right, the USA, will really be looking to take it to them down the course.
So this is the USA, Latz, Isa, Elmore and Martelli closest to us, who won their heat. Very definite rhythm they've set into, the Laurel Korholtz coach crew. Really just taking their time and getting a lot of traction off the finish of the stroke, Sarah.
The quad really has come into its own for the USA, winning a bronze medal at the Olympic Games in 2012 and a bronze medal at the World Championships last year, almost the same crew. So over to their right, though, are the Poles. Yeah. Looking very sleek.
Yeah, the Polish crew, Monika Chachuk, closest to us from the Lotto Bydgoszcz Club, just in the northwest of Poland, not far from Poznan, where the European Championships were held just 3 weeks ago. So lane 6 is Australia, the women in yellow and green, and well, I think you're best equipped to talk about them, Sarah.
Yes, in the stroke seat there we have Maddie Edmonds, behind her Kerry Hall. Kerry has rowed this boat at the last 3 Olympic Games, winning a bronze medal at the Athens Olympics. 2-seat Jen Cleary, bow seat Jessica Hall, coming painfully close to a medal with a 4th place at last year's World Championships, but they're sitting up in just about bronze medal position at the moment, about half length down on the Polish.
So the 1, 2, 3 at the 500-metre mark, which is a quarter of the way through the race. Germany first, Poland, and you can see them in the distinctive red and white blades. There's the German race leaders, and Poland were in second place, but Lisa Schmittler closest to you. She had a look across to her left, and to her left are the USA, but she's more interested in one lane away, the Poles in red and white. And if we get a closer look at the Polish crew, you can see now Polish sculling, of course. Really, for women's sculling, they've got a fantastic double, Pilarczyk and Madage, and these are the next women in the Polish women's sculling program. A very, very strong program and a beautiful, easy style. And the Americans coming a little bit back into the race, Sarah.
Yeah, just edging just past the Australians into that 3rd place position. They'll really be looking to take it to the Polish here, starting to move through. But the Polish just looking a little bit more effective in their style at the moment. They're a little bit more upbeat, and that's really important in the quad to have that fast twitch.
The American style almost looks like a winter style of rowing, you know, they came boom, straight down in a rhythm, and perhaps that's going to give the Americans a little sort of possibility to increase or keep their pace good through the third quarters, which we're coming up to now, the halfway point, but it's Germany, not quite clear water, ahead of Poland in second place, and then that Americans with a very distinctive style. So there we look at the Chinese, and to the right of your picture, the stroke Wang Yuwei, behind her Liu Yang, Shen Yaozhang and Zhu Weiwei. Chinese women quad, of course, really burst on the scene in 2008. None of these women that took the Olympic gold medal in that race are in this event, but a strong base to build on.
And we can see the Germans looking very, very tight together there, as we would expect of the world champions. As they're sitting on 18.8 kilometres per hour, they have the fastest boat speed on the course, and we can see them start to push away to a clear water lead. But the Chinese, they're coming through, pushing just ever so close to the Americans and the Polish. They want to get themselves up into a medal. They were medalists at last year's World Championships. They took out the silver medal there, and they're looking to get themselves into the same position. They've got a change in the stroke seat. For me, she uses her body a bit too much, very aggressive with her body throwback. The Chinese over in lane 2, but effective so far. And the Poles here, they're desperately trying to hold on to that silver medal.
Yeah, and looks across from the woman in the 2 seat, Jo Lishinska, just to check how they're doing. I think they'll be aware of the Chinese over on their left shoulder. So with 500 metres to go, Germany come through almost clear water ahead of Poland, who are in the silver medal. The Americans have held off the Chinese surge on the far side, and the Australians on this near side coming into it, Sarah.
And we had that great low shot just there of the Polish. As you said, the Polish, a very successful squad with their double also medaling, consistently medaling, and also Julia Michalska coming back in the single scull, the bronze medalist from the London Games after having a baby. So a very strong squad with the Polish in the sculling events.
New Zealand at the top of your screen, out of it in 6th place. That's a surprise. We think that they'll come back into contention as the jet lag unfolds. Only been here for a week, but on the left of your screen, with the distinctive yellow of the World Cup leaders, there we go, the shot of the German crew. Distinctive style of Lisa Schmittler, closest to us. Then behind her, Marie-Catherine Arnold, the tallest woman in the boat, Catherine Baer, and then behind her, Anna-Catherine Thiele. And well, there's a shot of the Americans. Adrian Martelli closest to us. Behind her is Amanda Elnor from Indiana, Tracy Isa from New Jersey, and Grace Latz from Michigan. But no doubt the Germans are stretching out with the final, well, 10 strokes left to the line. They haven't let up. Lisa Schmittler raising the rating. It's going up to 39, 40 strokes a minute. They want that margin.
Incredible race.
As Germany crossed the line, the Poles have held off America for the silver. Poland takes silver. Celebrations there from Aggie Kobus in the bow seat. They are absolutely delighted. The Americans held off the Chinese to take bronze medal.
Great race there from the Poles to hold off the Americans. What a race that was, and what a sprint that was down to the line. Desperate for that silver medal. But the Polish got there. We talked about the strength of their squad. And we'll see their double coming up a bit later on. Very much medal contenders in that event.
You see the exhaustion. If you're new to the sport of rowing, it is a very, very demanding sport. And somehow the athletes, if they do get the result they wanted, you see the Americans, not a lot of emotion there, just a lot of tiredness. They know that they're in 3rd place, and these women are so competitive. They really want to try and get closer to the Germans. They will have been aiming to get very close to the Germans. So 3rd place for them, a little bit of a disappointment. So Germany take the gold, Poland in 2nd place, USA 3rd, just ahead of China back in